Got our first game point. It took us about 5 matches, but we finally got a kill. These guys are just pretty good, so it's an uphill battle, but we'll keep going. Well, that was my best game. Somehow I managed to earn 3 points. I think I must have been a part of like the top 10 or something. I just want to confirm because I believe it said that you couldn't buy stuff until you win. Yeah, you've got to win. Gosh, it'd be so difficult for me, but I'll keep going. Let's see where we go. Well, that was our best game yet. 4 points. We were the last 4. Just getting better slowly. If we can get a win tonight, I wouldn't mind one. Let's keep going. Here we are, day 2, trying to get an LMS win. If it doesn't take too long, and then we can spend some of our points and most importantly carry on with the account. Well, there we have it. We've got 26 points. Still unable to get a win. Not very good at PKing, obviously. So let's take a break from that and start working on our next goal, which will be 43 prayer. So I've got a few things lined up here. I want to complete the Barrows mini quest, which we'll do first, and then a few more quests: Ghost Ahoy, Making History, Recruitment Drive, all to get as much prayer experience from quests as possible. And then if we need any additional XP, we'll kill Green Dragon. So let's get geared up for Barrows and go over there and get ourselves some KC. Right, let's beat up Torag, and then we are officially out of food after this. So there'll be no chance. We could possibly kill Carol with our runes, obviously, but we'll need the food to be able to withstand his hits. So we might have to do a reset after this, but see if we can't get him. I did say we would be doing dangerous content on this account. As you can see, we do have the blighted food, so that only means one thing. Hopefully going to try and get a kill on Carol here with our Chaos runes, with our prayer set for maximum amount of defense. And I've got a house help to get out of here. We'll hop to the PvP world in the crypt. Best chance of survival. Carol down, just Aram to go. Anyway, let's hop off this world and we'll have to conjure up a plan on how to kill Aram. We are now up to 50 points, still haven't secured the win. We'll keep going here, surely. Can't be too far away. It's a bit difficult with the UK ping, but I'll try my best, so surely we'll get a win today. Well, that was my best game. I got to 3rd place, just couldn't organise my inventory quickly enough, and was already attacked by another guy. Just couldn't turn the fight around for me, but that was our our closest one yet, so surely not far away now. Right, surely we win this one. We've had some good kills, just got ourselves Azuriel staff. Wish us luck. I will not lie to you guys. I really, really, really hate PKing. It would be fine if I didn't have to get the kill, to win, sorry. But it just makes us, like, I've got 86 points now. This rate I'll be able to buy. I was thinking about buying Adamant Arrows, but I can buy about 25,000 right now. So I'm not quite sure what I'll do. We can get about 8,000 Rune Arrows, which sounds a little bit better. Actually, almost 9,000 in fact. So we might go for the Rune Arrows because I do want to train my range. Let's get the win first and see what I decide. Just got 7 points there. By far our greatest game. It was second place. Just got a bit of momentum. Couldn't stop him from smashing on the damage, but so close. We'll get a win here. Come on. There you have it. We've just hit the 100-point mark. Still haven't got that win. Well, I've just found the Australian most competitive world. That would have been good a long time ago. Surely we get our win relatively quickly. Let's see if we go with a little bit better ping. This could be it. Surely I can get the win. I've got a heap of gear, 3 kills. One guy's a vengeance tank. Yes, and he won as well. Perfect. And there we have it. 200 points and still not a win. Hey everyone, this is Ethan from the future here. We lost the recording, or I lost the voice recording, sorry, of this clip. So as you can see, we've got 224 points here now, and I was starting to complain that I just could not get a kill. So in the meantime, I was going to take a break, buy the rune pouch, and head back to the Rev Cave. So let's go over and do that and come back. Right, we are getting out of the Rev Cave for a little bit. We were quite lucky. There was a level 77 who logged in on our world. I think I was just below for him to attack me, but still scary nonetheless. So we've got a little bit of food. I think we'll try and get more in maybe 10 minutes or so. I might go back on another world and see how I go, but yeah, anyway, good start. Right, as you can see, we just got our last bit of food. Now I just want to try and replace these anglerfish with manta rays. So let's keep going a bit more, and we're almost at 50 attack, so we'll come back when we get the level. And here we are, just about to get 50 attack. Beautiful. Could now wield granite if we had access to any of those weapons, but we don't, so 10 more levels until we can equip some dragon gear. Right, here we are. Let's do our Aram boss fight and see if we can't beat him. come on. Yes, is that it? Yes, that's a kill. All Aaron brothers are dead. Oh my gosh. Right, well, we got all the kills. Let's go and claim the chest and get our ancient icon. Right, here we are in the caves. I'm just going to go ahead and get ourselves the potential, and then we'll loot the chest. Right, we have our rewards potential here. Let us loot the chest. Good luck us. Not lucky. No item, but we got the icon. Let's go back up and give it to the strange old man. Well, Ethan from the future again. If you guys didn't just see in that last clip, I made a terrible mistake. I accidentally looted the chest with a full inventory, and that meant that this strange icon went to the ground, and like all Barrow's items, degrade when they hit the ground, or in this case, was completely destroyed. So here I am, sadly having to do another Barrow's run. So hopefully this one's a bit more flawless, and we actually get the icon. Well, once again, it's Ethan from the future here, and as you can see, we've got the strange icon. I was able to defeat all the Barrows brothers again. Very frustrated that I had to do that, but let's go ahead and turn it in. As you can see, we've got 40 prayer from that, and now we have the attack from missiles and attack from range there. Perfect start to our prayer grind. And while we are changing grinds now with the prayer, I just thought I'd quickly come and pick up some new frog leather armor because we all need that with our ranging we're going to do to get the prayer XP. And here we are wrapping up the Ghost Ahoy quest. Let's move on to the next one. And here we are wrapping up the Making History quest. And that's another one done. Black Knight's Fortress. Let's head over and speak to Certificate now and start the Recruitment Drive quest. And that is Recruitment Drive done. 41 prayer now. Let's keep it up. We're doing really well. And here we are starting to kill the blue dragons. We got in the last clip 41 prayer from Recruitment Drive, and it was our last per XP quest. So we're going to go ahead and kill these guys for the rest of them and get the dragon bones required for 43 prayer. And here we are all kitted up, ready to head up to the Chaos Altar and get ourselves 43 prayer. So I'm just geared up. I think looks like we've got everything we need. So let's head up there, pray we don't see anyone, and get the 43 prayer. Well, here we are. We have returned and we have the 43 prayer. I do apologise for some of these clips. I've accidentally somehow had the recorders going the other way. So when I want to record, I've been pausing and recording, and then I've been starting it when I didn't want to. So anyway, let's keep moving. And here we are completing X marks the spot. Just needed to barrel this quest over so I could get access to Zaya. That's the one. And here we are. Perfect. I did actually forget to get myself a set of earmuffs, so I'll have to go see a Slayer Master quickly to get them, and I'll come back here and get set up for the ranging. And we also got 17 Hobler. Beautiful. Perfect. And this is the setup here. I've got 1,000 bolts, so what I might do is I might just shoot them all, and then we will call the range grind quit, but I'll just see what happens, obviously. See how many, I might not get very far with those bolts, I might buy a heap more, or I might not need to shoot them all, but that'll be a good start and be a nice way to train my range while I edit these episodes. See you in a bit. Well, that's our first trip done. We got a Rune Dagger, Adamant Mace, and Battle Staff, so that'll be good elks. Other than that, we got nice herbs, so let's go on bank and do another one. Also on the bulk count, we're at 640, so we should have plenty to do a couple of trips here, and we're getting good XP. We started at 34, we're at 38, so before you know it, we'll probably sell these elks, upgrade to Green Deer Hide at level 40, and keep going. There we have it, 40 range. Let's go and upgrade to the Green Deer Hide. We just got a hard clue scroll box here. Oh, it's in the wilderness, but that doesn't mean we can't do it. We have the protection prayers now as well. Gosh, I reckon we might get up there and try and do that. Let's take a break from the Twisted Banshees here. We got 42 range, and see if we can't complete this clue. So as you can see, we completed that Wildy step, no worries. The next one was to come see the Drunken Dwarf in Keldagrim, which we can do here. So we're just going to solve the anagram quickly and then see what the next step is. Nice, so next one is DKS, another fairy ring. Lucky we unlocked them as early as we did, so let's go ahead and complete this part as well. That was another easy one. Now we just have to go see the wise old man in, or next to the Kalphite lair. Again, another easy one we can do. Here I'm just going to grab some ropes because I know that you have to go down the cave, I believe, to see the guy. So just grab some ropes and we'll go ahead and see him. Boom, and that is our first hard clue completed. That's a terrific clue scroll. Able to get the rune kite shield and the black d'hide body. Everyone chases black d'hide on an Iron Man, so super happy we could get that. But now that we've completed the clue, let's head back to the Twisted Banshees and continue grinding our range there. Nice. We just got another hard clue drop there. And as you can see that the step is for us to go and do the Scorpia dances, which requires us to enter the Scorpia lair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep killing these guys tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'll go ahead and get that part of the clue completed. Well, as you guys can see, we are kitted up for a bit of wilderness adventuring. I forgot that yesterday we got this clue scroll and we required the Scorpia Dancers music track, so what we're going to do is head up there, and then if we're lucky enough to complete that and escape with our lives, we'll head over to the Mage Bank there and purchase ourselves as many lore runes as possible, because I have run out, and I wouldn't mind buying some cosmics as well, so possibly I'll split the money in between the two of them and make sure that we can get ourselves a heap of teleports, both with jewelry and lore runes. Let's go. And there you have it. That was pretty easy, no one's seen. And we got our Scorpia Dancers music track unlocked. Let's get our money out, buy some runes, and head over to Falador and complete this step of the hard clue. Well, our money didn't stretch that far. We got 66 lore runes though, and almost 100 cosmics, so that should be plenty to replenish our runes and get all this jewelry enchanted. let's go ahead and complete this step of the hard clue now. There we go, so we completed that step of the clue. As you can see, our next step now needs us to go into Berg de Rot, but that requires the start of the Innate of Maiku quest. So we're going to go ahead, get organised and start that quest so we can head into Berg de Rot and continue with the clue scroll. Nice, that step's done. Let's head to the Wilderness Rogues Castle now. Well, just looking on the map here, and it looks like we can just come down to this dungeon on Zaya, walk around and dig for the next step there. So let's head over to Zaya. This could be the Cascadia. Unlucky. Let's get out of here and see what the next step is. Let's see what we got. DIP, that's a fairy. We can definitely go there. This will be step 5, I believe. Oh, jeez. This book goes testing me. I think that's a really easy step. Awesome. Let's get over there and do that. I think this is... Yep, guaranteed Cascadia. That's awesome. One moment, let's get this done. Righto, Abbott. Give us the casket, please, my friend. Thank you. Well, let's see what we get. Oh my god. I don't think you could get a better clue scroll if you tried. That's incredible. Look at that. 2 sets of Blessed Chaps, another D'hide body, and a Rune Full Helm. That is another incredible clue scroll. So lucky. That is great. Let's let's head back to the Banshees now. Well, we just got another hard clue scroll. These guys are printing them even though they're quite uncommon. And we can do that step, so let's go and start it. Step 1. Hey. Don't think we can go there. Let's just try quickly. No, it doesn't look like it. Bummer. Well, that is unfortunate, but there's nothing else we can do about it. I'll just quickly check what the requirements are, but I believe there's a fair bit of questing, which I'm not interested in doing right now. Well, here we are. I think this will be our last trip to the Twisted Banshees. It's been really good for us. We've got 47 range, almost 48, and almost 48 defense as well. I haven't quite got the sick gloves yet, but I've been able to look at the RFD quest line, and once I get black gloves, they will be better anyway than the gloves. So I think we'll carry on with what we've done. I do still need some more money for the goals that we have though. So what I'll do is I'll liquidate everything we've got so far, spend it on completing as many goals as I can, and then if we need more, we're going to complete the Fremennik trials and start Fremennik Isles to fight the ice trolls on Yetizo there, because they drop rune kite shields and other good alcohols. So let's start making a plan and get to it. So let's go ahead and get a start with alcohol this stuff and then spending all our money. Right, that's one money goal over, just buying a good inventory of food. So now that we've done that, I think we'll go ahead and buy 1k of each rune for teleports. We'll also stock up on a heap of fire strikes because that's what I plan to use to kill the ice trolls in Yetizo. Right, there we have it. We've bought as many runes as our money can afford. We need about 7.5 to 8k for the Fremennik Trials quest, so that left just enough. So let's go ahead and do the quest. Just quickly getting ourselves 20 construction because we'll need this for the Fremennik Isles quest. It's only a requirement. I don't believe I needed to get to Utizo, but I had the money, so I'll just quickly get the level and saves us not having it if we did need it. So there we go. 20 construction done. Let's now go ahead and start the Fremennik Trials quest. I have had a look. We need to obtain a liar, so we need to kill some NPCs in Relica. So I'll gear up, we'll get the liar, and then we can do the quest. There we have it. We have ourselves the liar. It only took us 10 kills, so under the drop rate. That was beautiful. Now let's start the quest. Here we are wrapping up the quest. And I'm about to die, oh my god. Boom. That is all the Fremennik Trials done. Let's go and complete the quest. And here we are finishing up the Fremennik Trials quest. A lot of XP and a lot of skills. Let's just see the levels and then we'll start Fremennik Isles. Physics crafting, 34 fishing, 37 flushing, 61 combat, and 800 total level. Let's start Fremennik Isles and get over to Utizo. Well, that was easy. The first thing to do on the quest is come straight to Utizo, so here we are. We can now go ahead and head into the mines and kill the trolls. There we have it, our first granite shield drop. That is splendid. Got our first granite shield there. We're going to need a lot more of them. It's a great drop and I'm going to keep this one, but all the next ones that we get will be out. I've been looking at all the goals and I've been sorting out what we're going to need in terms of money, and it looks like, if I don't cut any corners, about 700k GP, so it looks like we will be here for a while. It means we'll get heaps of levels, which is really good, but about 700k will be needed to complete everything. Buying teleport runes, upgrading armor, working on my house a bit more. We want to get 40 smithing to be able to create jewelry for teleports, and heaps more stuff. So that's a great drop. Heaps more to go to get the 700k, but this is a really good grind, really cruisy here, so let's keep going. Just got 50 defense there, training on the ice trolls. Not sure what we unlock here. A few bits of gear, but another nice defense milestone there. Training on the defensive here. Nice drop here. We've just got ourselves a rune warhammer. Beautiful. Bit of cash there, starting to flow now, which is nice. What I want to do is, once we get enough money, I want to purchase ourselves the archer helm and upgrade the current range setup. So we might have enough money. I'll check when we go bank, and if we do have enough, we'll make the upgrade. And there we just got 50 range. We can now upgrade to the Avers accumulator, get ourselves a blue d'hide, and we also have access to a magic short bow if we were lucky enough to get one from a clue scroll. So I think we'll wrap this trip up, go get ourselves the accumulator and get ourselves an archer's helm before returning. Here we are upgrading our Avers accumulator to the tractor. Now let's go get rid of our elks, get ourselves the archer's helm. We've managed to pull enough cash together, so let's get ourselves the archer helm. Beautiful. Right. I'm thinking we might go and spend a little bit of time in the Rev Cave and just see how that goes for a bit. Spice up the scene a bit, and obviously Revs are good for money, so we might make a bit more cash there than we are currently making at the Ice Trolls. Nice. First kill of the Hobgoblins. We got a bracelet. I did, however, forget to bring my airstrikes. I only brought cows runs and I don't want to use them, so quickly bank and come back. But that was a ripping first kill. I've just had a thought too, seeing as we're going to all the trouble of killing revs, I think we might upgrade our magic armor like I said I would. So let's head over to Zaya, kill the lizardman for the cloths, and then get ourselves some Zorishian robes crafted. There we have it, our first piece of Zorishian cloth. 11 to go. And there is fabric number 2. And there's fabric number 3. I think we can make the hat now. Let's just check. Nice, that's the hat done. 2 pieces to go. Back to back pieces, perfect. Now we're moving. Oh, there's a pretty big drop. We got the Xerix Talisman. We've unlocked ourselves some Zaya teleport to that. Not a bad item. And there's another piece. We just got another Xerix Talisman. Not sure if you can break these down, but we'll find out. Otherwise, we'll just keep that one in the bank. Nice, another Zorishian fabric. And there's another Zorishian fabric. This is enough to make the robe bottoms. Nice, 1 piece to go. That is fabric number 8, I believe. 4 to go. Nice, we went a little bit dry on these last fabrics, but there we go. We need 3 more and we're done. There's another one that was pretty quick. 2 to go and we are done. And there's another one that was about 3 or 4 kills. 1 to go and we are done. And there we have it, that's our last Zorishian fabric. Pick this up and make our top. Beautiful. Now we have all the robes, let's head back to the Rev Cave.